Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do an intermediate hip stretch on the floor. So stay seated and comfortable. Place a pillow under your glutes if needed. For the first position, we're going to place both feet together into a butterfly and gently lean forward and bring in the feet as close as you can to your body. Now you're going to straighten your legs in front of you and place one foot over the knee, leaning forward again, pushing down on the bent knee. Take some deep breaths here, feeling the big stretch in your hip. Take one more breath, inhaling with your nose, and exhale with your mouth, gently releasing the leg and bringing the other foot up over the knee, bending the leg, pushing down on the elevated leg and leaning forward into the stretch again. Take your deep breaths, really feeling the hip open up. One more, inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth, stretching the legs out once again. For the next position, you're going to gently and slowly make your way onto your knees. So push yourself up, get onto your knees, and then you're going to step one foot forward and push the hips as you lean back with your body. You're going to feel the hip open up of the leg that's stretched behind you. So let's say your left leg is behind you. You'll feel this in the left hip. Take one more breath and gently step back and up with the other foot to open up the other hip, again leaning back in the position. Take your deep breath here, inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth, gently stepping back again. For the next position, the foot you started with in front of you will come back around. So step back, and now you're going to get down to pigeon pose, bending the knee, stretching the leg behind you again, keeping the body upright and leaning back. Feel free to place your hand on the floor if you need a little bit of stabilization. Keeping the knee bent, lean over the leg and slowly shimmy the foot inwards to get deeper in this position and open up the other hip now. If you feel any discomfort in your bent knee, please return back to the original position. If you're feeling the hip come in of the bent leg, stay in the position for one more deep breath, inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth, gently bringing the foot back in, your body up, and switch sides, bending the other knee, starting with the first pose where you just lean back. Again, feel free to place your hand down for stabilization, or if you're okay, place your hands on your hips, leaning back like I am. Take one more deep breath here with the body upright, inhaling with your nose. And as you exhale, bend over the bent leg, shimmy the foot inwards again to open up the other hip. Again, if you feel any discomfort in the bent knee, please return to the original pose without bringing the foot inwards. Take one more deep breath here, inhaling with your nose. And exhale with your mouth, gently pushing yourself back up again. For the next position, you're going to make your way into a child's pose. So your big toes come together, your knees are opened up as wide as you can today to emphasize opening up those hips. Walk your way down until your forearms and forehead can rest gently on the floor. Hold this position for a couple deep breaths to ground yourself. You can close your eyes and take a moment here to breathe. Take one more deep breath here, inhaling with your nose. And on the exhale, slowly start pushing yourself up and make your way onto a laying position on your back. For the next pose, you're going to keep the feet as close as you can to your bum. Knees are bent, and let the knees fall to one side. You're going to feel this in your lower back, more than the hips, but we're just going to take a moment here to make sure the lower back is doing good. Take a deep breath, inhaling with the nose, and exhale with your mouth. Bring the knees up and over to the other side for the other side of your lower back. Make sure the shoulders stay on the floor and you take your deep breaths again. Take your final breath, inhaling with your nose. And as you exhale, bring the knees up and open up the feet as wide as you can on the floor, letting the knees fall to one side again. But this time, you're going to feel the hips come in. So make sure the feet are opened as wide as you can, letting the knees fall to one side. And take your deep breaths. Feel free to close your eyes to ground yourself. Now gently bring the knees up and let them fall towards the other side now. Taking your deep breaths, letting gravity pull down on those legs. Take one more deep breath, inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth, gently lifting the knees back up and walk the feet together again. Bring them close to your bum. One ankle comes up onto the knee and the leg that's on the floor, grab it and pull it inwards. Make sure you keep the knees bent on both legs, just pulling, feeling the hip of the elevated leg. You may feel your glute come into this pose as well, which is an added bonus. Now drop the leg, switch feet, bring the other one up onto the knee, and when you're ready, grab the leg, pulling everything into your body. Take one more deep breath, holding this deep hip stretch. Inhale with your nose, and exhale with your mouth, dropping the legs again. Now, for the next position, you're going to place the feet right next to each other. And slowly let the knees fall out to each side, opening up the hips and the groin. Give yourself 2 more breathing cycles, inhaling with your nose and exhaling with your mouth. One last cycle. And on the exhale, gently bring the knees back up and make your way into a seated position. That is the end of our stretching routine today. I hope you enjoyed and you're feeling some relief in your hips. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the likes, the shares, and my subscribers. See you again next week.